guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Stolen by McGee. The three from Barnes. Gobert pulls it in. And here is Conley. Outside, Towns. Takes it inside. Back to Conley. Takes a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Screen by Sabonis. Here's Fox. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Conley. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Clock at 4. Towns, the pass to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 5.
That is one tough customer. I mean, the defense was there, but Conley just ignores it.
Fox. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Towns, shoots the 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Conley against Fox. To the middle. Sabonis lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now, McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And another shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Herter. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Down low. Towns against Barnes. And it's Towns missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
It's good from long range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Looking to end the run, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Towns finds Conley. Now here's Gobert. Now Towns. Defended by Sabonis. That one goes in. Towns has got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Herder. All alone. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed, show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards, love to see you operate like that.
Outside, Fox. Driving inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Towns against Sabonis. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Gobert throws it down.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Sabonis against Towns. And the shot goes in. Sabonis has got 6. Here's Conley. 8 points for him. And the pass to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver is always taking a fresh look at the league and thinking about innovation. The in-season tournament is an idea he's championed, and he knows it's not going to be an overnight success. Some fans and players may ask, why should we think this is meaningful? He says we can create new traditions. Kevin?
You got to think that way. I like the way they're trying to delve into this brand new world of in-season tournaments. Good stuff, David. Thank you. Outside, Edwards. With the drive, it's hauled in by the Kings.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Fox against Conley. He kicks to Edwards. Going inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Conley against Fox. To the paint. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Sabonis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row. from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Towns, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
McGee is screen on Conley. Barnes outside. Here's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
The shot from the low post is good. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Towns, a screen on Herter. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Sabonis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Herter. Sabonis sets the pick for Herter. Out to the wing. Back to McGee. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Herter, no good. Conley surveying the D. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And taking a look at Sacramento. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we...
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Sacramento Kings.
They've taken...
And that is it for halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Keegan Murray is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Len in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Brown outside. Pass to Milton. Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Mitchell finds Monk. Kings moving the ball around. Lyles sets a screen for Monk. To the inside. Knocked away. Timberwolves leading by 3. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. There's the screen. It's Anderson with the drive. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Murray down low. Brown on him. Miles passes to Monk. Miles sets a screen for Monk. To the wing right side. Glenn, a screen. Shot clock at 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's Brown on the wing. Wilton the pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Miles kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Len. Len a screen. Monk for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 5 points so far.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Monk. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the line.
And there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Anderson against Wyatt. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Monk, no one around him. They grab their own miss. Miles passes to Monk. Good on the three-point shot. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half.
You got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Over to the wing. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter. And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
Mitchell against Milton. In the corner, it's Monk to the left side wing. Miles inside is covered by Anderson. Len's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Milton the pass to Alexander Walker. Murray with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Now, when this guy catches fire, Monk puts the defense in a real bind. Excels at getting to his spots and is a really versatile scorer.
Back to Anderson. To the paint. Pass to Milton. Anderson the screen. They need this one. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
.23 seconds left in the third. Here's Milton. Scoreless thus far. Passes it to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Count the basket.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. 1 second left, and it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
Malik Monk has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Herter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Kings leading now by 6. Outside, Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sabonis has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong, despite the big fella standing in the way.
Fox against Conley. Here's Towns, and he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Fox against Conley, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Back to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 10-point Kings lead.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fox kicks to Herter. Inside. Conley against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Over Conley. Fox, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley, the pass to Towns. Floats one, and Conley puts it in.
And the craftiness of Conley has such a strong feel for when to go to that floater.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They lead by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Fox with it. There's 42 seconds left in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Fox. To the middle. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Edwards, a screen on Fox. Here's Gobert. Off on that one. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great
54.
mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop showing them off a little bit on that play.
Here's Murray. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Out to Sabonis. The basket's good, off the assist from Fox.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question. He can take over with his scoring and get his teammates involved, BA. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all. One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Murray finds Gordon. Oh, Fox with a steal. Back come the Kings in transition. The three from Barnes. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Jokic. McGee with a steal. He's all alone. And McGee with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Gordon. 15 in his last outing. To the middle. Here's Porter. Hauled in by McGee.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Barnes against Gordon. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Down low. Here's Herder. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Pass to Barnes. Gordon against Sabonis. Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Second, the Nuggets. Sacramento, third.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Murray against Fox. Sabonis outside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Denver ball.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
An area Gordon continues to work on. Now, when he's draining shots off the catch, it definitely helps with his confidence.
Three-pointer. Fox nails it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jokic. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Murray passes to Jokic. And a nice finish on the layup. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You gotta do more than this to stop Jokic. He's so adept at scoring on the defense.
Fox, the pass to McGee. And stolen by Jokic. To the inside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Jokic. 6 points for him. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Ooh, he's a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Here's Fox. Driving inside. There's Herder with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Now Murray. Here's Jokic. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. Hunting for opportunities. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Fox and Herder man the guard spots. Domantas Sabonis out there with Barnes. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Outside Herder. There's the triple. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, B.A., it was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won, it was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Jokic with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively, and an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. From deep, Jokic. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the 3.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 11 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic from the high post. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Over to the left wing. Sabonis against Gordon. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And he makes no mistakes. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The 3. Jokic in the post. Working on McGee. And that one's off. His first miss of the game. Shooting 7 for 8 now. McGee, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Herder from long range. 1:49 left in the first half.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Gordon. And there's the drive. Hauled in by the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Okay, knockout! Wow! Oh, that's just filthy. Fox has that fearless mentality and gets up for a point guard.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Outside Herter. McGee a screen. Here's the three. Another three for Sacramento.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. It's Barnes on the wing. Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Screen by Gordon. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Gordon with it. Working on Sabonis. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Give out, fans. Is your right squad. Okay, everyone. That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
And here's Fox. He's got 15. From behind the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Yeah, he's lighting them up. Even when they bring 2 defenders, he finds a way to score. He has no off button, like me.
And now let's take a moment. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Kevin Herter really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Denver, we've got Zeke Naji, Jackson out there with Christian Brown, and it's Chanchar in at power forward. Jackson against Mitchell, going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 13. Well, Richard, you had 4 finals appearances and faced some legendary competition in each one.
Yeah, I went up against Shaq and Kobe, Duncan and David Robinson, Durant and Curry. That's why I lost 3 of them. But I was a part of the greatest championship ever in 2016, beating those 73-win Warriors.
Outside Monk, takes it inside, pass to Lynn. And here's the fast break. Here's Naji. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there's a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. PA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Outside Monk. There's a screen by Lynn. Oh,
going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
What an exciting season 22-23 was for Sacramento. But the run ended too soon, Richard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people were rooting for the Kings. Fresh blood in the playoffs. But in the end, it was their upstate rivals, Warriors, that reminded everyone who they are.
There's a screen by Lynn. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Watson passes to Chanchar. Jackson outside. Here's Brown. No points yet. 4 on the clock. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Lynn. Back to Monk. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Jackson, the pass to Chanchar. They set the pick. Jack's up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. To the middle. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Show some love once again for your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Mitchell against Jackson. Inside. 6 on the shot clock.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 12. Floats one and rejected. Monk for 3. With the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Watson passes to Najee. Jackson outside. From outside the arc. Len pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Lyles. They kick it out to Murray. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Attention fans.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
White squad. Get loud. Let them hear it. Once again, fans, that was your 9-1.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Monk.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Oh, they pick off the pass. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Herder and Barnes fill the wings. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, BA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Back to Herder. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon left side. Puts it up from 12. Barnes with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. McGee, a screen on Porter. There's Herder with the 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Murray passes to Jokic. Porter with it. Fox picks him up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Gordon outside. Porter with a screen on Sabonis. Gordon. The shot won't fall. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, BA, especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Barnes. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Now a timeout called by Denver. Oh, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Here's Gordon, 6 to shoot. Over Sabonis. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Sabonis outside. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
McGee, a screen on Murray. Pass to Herder. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Sabonis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He is just an excellent pick and roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Pass to Sabonis. There's Herter with the three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Herter's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
McGee, a screen on Murray. Fox, the pass to Herter. Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Jokic. That one off the back iron and out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's Herter on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Up top, Gordon. Barnes against Porter. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
The Nuggets
guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at center. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion great, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Now, here's Jokic. Shoots over Towns. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Jokic. He can't get that one to fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Right wing. Towns finds Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Conley, and here is McDaniel. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Gordon. He had 15 points last outing. Lob pass to Gordon. Rebound, Minnesota.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
There's an opportunity in transition. Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Michael Conley making his last shot. Passes it to Gordon. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Such an early part of the season, Doris. Most teams are still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is that it's not just a change on the court. It means new personalities in the locker room. The team played, team meals. It can be a big change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse.
Now here's Murray. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one is on Towns.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards dishes to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Jokic, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. He takes it in. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Bucket is good.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter and finished off by Porter.
When Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Conley kicks to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Gordon, defended by Towns. Back to Jokic. Here's Gordon. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, DA? Thank you. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's look now at some numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Conley with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. To the paint. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And it's Conley penetrating, stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Jokic rising up.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Edwards against Caldwell-Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's Murray. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Conley kicks to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Gobert over Caldwell-Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
Conley kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
He had a nice open look right there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside, Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Out the dish to Gobert. And it's Denver with the rebound. Caldwell Pope with it. Conley picks him up. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Outside Gordon. The putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Towns with it. He's against Gordon. Count that one. And that's 11 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Porter outside. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know, right now for Minnesota, next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting.
And talking about our game, Rudy Gobert has been dominant in that first half.
He's been on one.
Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Reggie Jackson. It's Najee in at the center position. The Nuggets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Watson. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that's great, D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Jackson passes to Chuncho. The teardrop falls in.
Well, it's just a good idea by Jackson right there to pass. And Reggie's such a solid decision maker.
Here's Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Watson surveying the D. That 3 off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Brown kicks to Anderson. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Anderson outside. Back to Reed. Dishes it to Anderson. A 3 ball. It's deflected. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jackson passes to Chuncho. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anderson wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Into the lane. Milton's shot is good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Jackson passes to Chuncho. Back to Jackson. Here he goes. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Reed. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Chuncho. He's covered by Anderson. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Down low.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
By himself, and Jackson throws it down hard.
What we know about Reggie Jackson is he loves attacking in transition. You give him room to run, this guy's lethal.
Here's Milton going inside, and that one good. Milton's got 6. And here's Watson for the tie. Nailed from three-point land. Watson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Denver. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. McDaniels kicks to Conley. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And Jokic slams it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. To the wing on the left. McDaniels finds Edwards. Puts the move on, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He throw good, Murray. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jokic with the steal. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
That puts them in the lead. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And a wide open look for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Conley dishes to Towns. Outside Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fades. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And Edwards with the stop.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. All sorts of time, and again it's Minnesota converting.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Conley against Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Out to Conley, takes the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Denver passing it around. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Towns with the steal. Conley against Murray. Towns kicks to Gobert.
Timeout, timeout.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. And he could not get that one to go. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double checking and the game continues on.
But we know this, Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Jokic against Gobert. Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Jokic passes to Gordon. He slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And he drives in. Oh, no good on the dunk. Murray for three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now Conley. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And Conley drops them both. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. A 2-point game. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target from outside. The Timberwolves shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And it's Jokic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gobert finds Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. 4 on the clock. Gobert down low. He's against Jokic. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 20 points.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Towns looking it over. And that one Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. Denver's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Porter passes to Jokic. It goes straight through with the switch.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Conley outside. Drills it from outside. Conley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Outside Gordon. And it's Jokic in the corner. And the turnover again by Denver. Here's Conley. Edwards a screen on Murray. And it's Conley penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Nice move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy's been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The inbound.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And they had some nervous moment. Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the off-season storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Herder and Barnes fill the wings. JaVale McGee out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. Conley looking for an opening. Towns passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's Sacramento's ball. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Edwards a screen on Fox. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Outside Herder. Nifty move. Jams it in off a great move.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And we're about a minute into the first. Well, Brent, you got to be impressed with Kevin Herder, specifically how efficient he is.
Yeah, there's a completeness to his game that I think coaches appreciate. It's not just that Kevin's a knockdown shooter. He's able to handle the ball, manipulate pick and rolls, and he continues to show that he's got some improvement and room to grow.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Sabonis. Towns, that's good.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense along with that one.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Barnes. There's the three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Fox. Conley passes to Edwards. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Fox against Conley. And it's Fox penetrating. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
Watch Harrison Barnes, Brent. He's a steadying influence out there.
I feel like Harrison Barnes has been an example for younger players since he was, in fact, a younger player. I mean, this guy goes about his business as a professional night in and night out.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
And Fox powers it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Minnesota calls time here.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
And look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, the Kings. The Timberwolves, third.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Herder against Edwards. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox finds Herder. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sabonis against Towns. Sabonis can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
And Fox powers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's McDaniels. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Pass to Edwards. The teardrop. Oh, McGee with the block. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Up in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Herter into the lane, kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Herter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, "I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports at an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun, right?"
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie.
Nice play by Gobert. Taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
Herter passes to Barnes. Back to Herter. Inside, Sabonis lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sabonis has got 6.
Defense had the right idea, just the wrong execution. Sabonis too powerful to be cut off.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Barnes against McDaniels. Towns outside. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Herter.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And McGee with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And now we have an intentional foul I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And the league's longest playoff drought was snapped last season by Sacramento. Like the beam, Brent.
Sweet relief, BA. First postseason for the Kings since 2006. And they did it in such convincing fashion. I mean, these guys weren't coming in as if they had no chance. They came in confident and hungry, and they want to get back.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Outside Herter. Pass to Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 9.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Conley passes to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. The 3 ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. 1:07 left in the half. Now Herter. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Fox. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Edwards finds Towns. McDaniels with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Now here's Towns. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Fox against Conley. Sabonis right side. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And you can't sleep on Sabonis' passing ability. I mean, this guy could torch you with dimes.
Conley passes to Gobert. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Deflects the pass. Towns outside. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Conley with the ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Towns for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself.
And looking ahead to... Glad you could join us. Ryan and
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Mitchell and Monk there, the backcourt. Trey Lyles is out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Lynn in at the center position. And Brent, talking about Davion Mitchell, there's no question this guy has talent.
Yeah, the reputation is all about that defense, the way he's able to get up into guys. But BA, there's other contributions that Davion's going to need to make. More consistent from the outside, better decisions with the basketball. And he'll get there. While putting the wingspan to great use, Lynn throws that one away.
Outside, Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Lyles.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Monk against Anderson. Lyles. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Milton against Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Anderson with a screen on Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Sacramento, third.
Well, last year, these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Here's Monk. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Milton. Can't cash it in from close range.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Back to Monk. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that the coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years.
Sacramento again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Anderson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. .149 left in the third quarter. Milton against Mitchell. A nice shot by Milton.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Monk. Pass to Lyles. And it's Monk off the drive. He got a piece of it.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
To the paint. Here's Brown. And here's Reed. Milton passes to Reed. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's Monk missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lyles, the pass to Monk. Lyles a screen from deep three-point land. 5 to shoot. And it's Monk missing. Brown passes to Anderson. Over Murray. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento up for... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Kings call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That free throw is good for Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. McGee, he's checked in for Len. Sabonis comes in for Lyles. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Murray. And Herter's subbed in for Monk. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. McDaniels finds Gobert. Conley with the ball. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Sacramento?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Towns outside from behind the arc. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox double team. Herter against Edwards. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Herter drops in the layup for 2.
Herter making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Fox outside. Pass to Herter. For 3. Fires in the triple. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you don't often talk about his numbers, but Herter is a very elite 3-point shooter.
Here's Gobert. Kicks it out, Towns. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Sabonis outside. Pass to McGee. Outside Barnes. From the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Conley passes to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Herter gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 17.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Out to the right wing. McGee passes to Barnes. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Sacramento.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Kicks it out, Towns. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Sacramento has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for De'Aaron Fox.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Herder against McDaniels. Herder can't hit.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Oh boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
McGee, a screen on Edwards. Herder passes to Sabonis. Towns with a rebound. So it's Minnesota now. 19-point game. Here's McDaniels. Can't hit from in close. Fox outside. Puts up a deep 3. That one no good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first.
The West is always stacked with quality teams, and certainly the West runs through one of these squads we're looking at right now. These two might be right at the top come the end of the season.
Jokic, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee. I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Murray, good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Sabonis against Gordon. Count it.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
Now Caldwell Pope coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Goes in.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Herter. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the middle. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. To the inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Over Fox. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Barnes screen on Murray. Barnes outside. In the corner. Herter with it. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Herter against Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Murray. Shot from 12. And it's Jokic missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Fox.
Oh! Whoa! The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Now here's Gordon. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Herter. Left side Gordon. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick, high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on him. There's a reason he's well over 40% from long range for his career.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. And we just got the word coach's challenge is being utilized here on the basket interference call.
And basket interference is another one of the types of calls that can be really difficult to make. Up by the basket, oftentimes by
the previous play is under
situations. These are tough to get right.
And compared to some of the more easy ones to review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Basket interference calls, kind of tricky to deal with. And the word is in. The officials, guys, have ruled that the call stands. The basket interference will be in effect.
Even though they had it right the first time, it was a good move to double check.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Jokic is third.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
That shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Sabonis inside. He's covered by Murray. McGee sets the pick for Barnes. Inside, here's Herter. Here's McGee. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Gordon with a screen on Herter. Jokic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Herter, following the miss by Jokic. Sabonis sets the pick for Herter. Outside, Fox. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Denver basketball.
Seven seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jokic. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And still a close game as the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Sacramento, Herter and Barnes are your wingmen. Sabonis is out there with McGee, and it's Fox in at the point. And that one's good, Barnes.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Jokic a screen. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Good D by Barnes. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Utah Jazz. Herter, Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. Great timing by McGee on the liftoff, getting in the air to receive the pass at just the right time.
During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Here's Murray, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Herter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Porter. At the elbow. Jokic. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Fox. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope against Fox. Here's Jokic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Fox. Murray, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. McGee is screen on Murray. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Denver calls timeout.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. Outside for Murray. Up top corner. Just 5 on the clock. Sabonis against Gordon. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now, here's Sabonis. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. McGee's shot is off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Kings.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's Sacramento. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tight. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Sacramento Kings. And that about wraps it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Reggie Jackson, and it's John Shar in power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Mitchell against Jackson. Watson dishes to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. John Shar, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Takes it inside. The shot by Monk is no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Najee. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Miles with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Nuggets shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Watson's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Sweet move. The shot by Monk is no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Najee passes to Brown. Here's Chunchon. Good on the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Murray. Pass to Monk. Len sets a screen for Monk. Beyond the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
Jackson passes to Chunchon. Jackson finds Watson. Back to Jackson. Denver needs to get off his shot. And that one's good. Chunchon.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
On the wing, Monk. 5 points in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Chunchon. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Chunchon's got 7 points for the quarter. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
The adjustments they've made offensively are putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Chunchon. Kicks it to Watson. Down low. It's stolen by Lyles. It's 2-on-1. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situation. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Murray. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Najee. Offline with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Mitchell dishes to Len. And the dunk by Len.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Watson. for three. Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. Passes to Brown. Pass to Chunchard. Watson for three. Hits it from three-point range. Watson's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Now, here's Monk. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Nuggets trail by 3. On the court for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Sabonis is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Outside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gordon with no one around. 6 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. Rebound by the Kings. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Sacramento leading by 5. To the inside. And McGee kicks to Herter. Back to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Caldwell Pope with it. Gordon with a screen on Herter. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The drive by Barnes. Outside Fox. A floater. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Gordon. And they pick up 2.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here's Herter outside. Carries it from 3-point range.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Murray, here we go.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
The pass to Sabonis. Fox against Murray. In the corner. Herter with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Porter against Barnes. Porter passes to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Barnes against Porter. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is it to Herter. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to McGee, and here is Barnes. The three-pointer, no good. Caldwell Pope against Herter. It's up a three. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McGee sets the pick for Herter. On the wing. Out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession.
Kings ball.
And stolen by Murray. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Barnes outside. Murray against Fox. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 9.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
For three, Murray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Barnes outside. So the Kings win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the...
We would like to thank all...
Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. And game one of the NBA season break is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wings set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley with it, guarded by Murray. To the inside, McDaniels. Gobert the pass to Conley. The three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jokic against Edwards. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men. No doubt about that.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Towns down low. Murray on him. And it's Towns missing. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
It's such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move. And that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Here's Towns following the basket by Jokic. And it's good for two.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. They hate to see him give up in that situation.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Stolen by McDaniels. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Edwards a screen on Murray. From downtown, that's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Conley. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
And he's not dominating this sport. You know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So he's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Here's Towns. Kept alive, Minnesota. Tries yet again. Jump shot is good that time. Towns has got 7.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Gobert against Jokic. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Jordan left side. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Gobert. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Shot on the wing. A nice shot by McDaniels.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Conley outside. And no good. The scoring fast and furious as we have the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Yep, it counts. Murray's got his second basket.
And there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Conley kicks to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Edwards a screen on Murray. Conley finds Edwards. Over to the left wing. Towns against Jordan. And Towns gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Jordan. Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. Shoots from the high post. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations. the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Murray.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
No good from Jordan. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Edwards. Towns in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 17 now.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Now here's Towns. 17 points in the game. And good that time. That's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Poked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And rejection by McDaniels. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
$12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Watson. Up and in on the layup. Watson's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Anderson. It's deflected. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow he was going to bring this back to you.
And now let's take a moment. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Gordon, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 9. Gordon dishes to Watson. There's the steal. Now here's Reed. Defended by Gordon. They get the rebound, and so they foul intentionally.
Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson the screen. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They set the screen. Reed with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 5 to shoot. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Now Milton, still without a basket. There's the three, and another three for Minnesota.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The pass to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Down low, here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Najee. He kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Jackson. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And that one drops for him.
Aaron Gordon not hesitating because the defender was close. He just kept going.
Minnesota leading by 13. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Brown, the pass to Watson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the inside. Here's Reed. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. There's Gordon with the three. And no good that time. Good D by Anderson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope. How he did last season. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside for Murray. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Towns down low. Jokic defended. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Towns against Gordon. Shoots over Towns, and it's Gordon missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Conley's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Jokic throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Conley against Murray. Now here is Conley. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. McDaniels finds Towns. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 13. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And the Timberwolves call time. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Aaron Gordon playing like this is going to keep that defensive unit on its heels.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Back to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Over Gobert. And another miss by Denver.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Murray against Conley. Towns looking it over. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And Murray, here we go. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. And the dunk by Towns.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Porter. They get it back. Gordon finds Jokic. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. .149 left in the 4th quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Outside Edwards. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
1:41 left in the 4th. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. To the middle. The kick out to Towns. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley. And the pass to McDaniels. Dishes to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Porter. Here's Gobert. Off target from the wing. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's build. All right, David, thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Your support is what makes this possible.